Why can't we speak English fluently and confidently? You study English every day. You study many books every day and you spend a lot of hours. You still can't speak English fluently? Let me tell you why. Hello friends, welcome to SAR English, and today I'm going to talk about something very important. Why many people can't speak English fluently and confidently even after learning English for so many years. So, don't worry because you are not alone. Many students and many people feel the same. But after today's video, you will understand the real reasons with real life examples and you will know exactly what you should do. So stay with me till the end and don't skip the video anywhere because this video can really change the way you learn English, you approach English, and you take English. Reason number one, you learn English every day, but you don't use it every day. Yes, many people study English like a school subject. They learn grammar, vocabulary, and rules, but they never use English in their daily life, in their real life. Let me explain you with an example. It is just like buying a new cricket bat, but you never use for playing cricket. Now you tell me, how can you become a good batsman if you don't use it? You must use the bat to become good batsman. Same goes with English. You must use English every day. For example, talk to yourself. I'm making tea. Describe things around you. The road is dusty. Think in English. I need to finish my work. So, when you use English, you become fluent. The more you speak, the better you become in speaking English. Now let's move on to the next reason. Reason number two, you are afraid of making mistakes. Most people feel scared. What if I speak wrong? What if someone laughs at me? So they stay silent, they remain silent. But remember something. No one becomes fluent by staying silent. For example, when kids learn to ride a bicycle, they fall many times, but they still try again and again. After many falls, they finally ride smoothly. Mistakes are like falling from the bicycle. They help you learn faster. So don't be afraid. Speak confidently. Mistakes are your teacher because from mistakes you learn every time and you notice what mistakes you have done. And next time you don't repeat the same mistake. It means that you improve every time when you speak. So having understood this point, let's look at the next one. Reason number three. Reason number three is you translate every sentence. Yes, many people speak English like this. First of all, they think in their native language or in their mother tongue. Means suppose if I speak Hindi, the people first of all think in Hindi, then translate, and then after, finally, they speak. This means the brain has to work double. This makes the brain very slow and you take a lot of time to speak. That's why you stop, you hesitate, and sometimes you forget words. Let me explain you with a beautiful example. It is just like to watch a movie, but someone translates every line to you. The movie becomes slow and boring. Fluent speakers and fluent people don't translate. They directly think in English and they directly speak in the same English language. So you can start with small steps. For example, say, I'm hungry, I have to go, it's time to sleep, I have to do my work. So when you do this every day, your brain becomes faster. If you do it regularly, you are training your brain to think in English. So small steps create big results. Reason number four, you're focused too much on grammar. Grammar is important, grammar is very good, but too much focus on grammar stops you from speaking fluently and confidently. Many students think, I will speak English only when my grammar becomes perfect and good. But this day is not going to come ever. When a baby learns to talk, do you know? He makes a lot of grammar mistakes. He says like this, we want milk, doggy, go there, mama, I need this. So, but what happened? Everyone understands him. That is the main function of communication. Communication is more important than perfect grammar. People need your ideas, your thoughts, and what you want to say, they must understand. Not your grammar rules, not your grammar marks. So besides that, there is another factor we must understand. So now from today, don't focus so much on grammar because only little and useful grammar is useful that is required to speak English. Apart from it, don't focus so much on grammar while speaking. Let's move to our next point, which is very important and which is another factor that we must understand and consider. Reason number 5 is you don't listen enough English content. Speaking starts with listening, as in the case of baby. So, if you don't listen to English enough, your brain doesn't know the sound, the tone, and the rhythm of English. For example, just think about a song. You hear the song many times. Then automatically you start singing it. You never study the song. You only listen. Same with English. Listen every day, even just for 10 to 15 minutes. It will improve your English very much. Your English, your speaking will become easier. So from today now onwards, start listening English content. You can listen to any English podcast, movie lines, movie or web series, and whatever the things you like in listening English. So you can watch and you can listen. In this way, you can do your listening practice because listening is very important to make your brain, to make your tongue aware of, to make your ears aware of these kinds of sounds, tone, and rhythm, and how you should express yourself. You also learn from it, and how you should be use your tone. So all these things you learn by watching and listening. So let's go ahead and discuss the next reason. Reason number 6 is you don't practice speaking English every single day. And this is one of the hardest truths that you know very well. Reading is good. Watching English content is really fantastic. Listening is much more fantastic. But what about speaking? Speaking needs speaking. Speaking comes from speaking. Speaking comes from practicing speak in English. So you have to speak in English if you really want to speak English fluently and confidently. So let me tell you one example so that you can understand this concept very easily. If you want to learn driving, you must sit in the car and drive every day. You cannot learn driving just by only watching videos and reading the books, how to drive the car, how to apply clutch, and how to apply brakes. So these theories are really very important. But what about applying all those theory in practical? For that, you will have to sit in the car and drive the car. So same with English. If you want to speak English fluently and confidently, you must speak. You will have to practice and speaking English. So you can try this. Speak with yourself in the mirror or in front of the mirror. Or you can record your voice at least for 1 minute every day. Talk about your day in English. Do it every day. Or whatever things you like to do in English, but do in English. Whether it is about thinking, describing things, or whatever. You just have to do it in English speaking so that you can speak more and more. So do all these things every day. Definitely you will improve quickly. So now let's move to our next and final reason, which is really very important to know and understand. Reason number 7, you compare yourself very much with others. You see someone is speaking fast and fluent English and you just start thinking like this. I'm not good enough. I can never speak English like them. This really destroys your confidence. Let me tell you how it happens. If you compare yourself with other person who is really number one racer, then what will happen with you? If you run with him, then you are definitely going to lose your confidence because you think that he is a number one racer. So you are finding yourself less than that person. You always feel slow, even if you are improving. So don't compare yourself with them because they are at different level and your level is quite different. They have reached at this level because they have done something very different. They have given a lot of time to their skills. So don't compare yourself with others because your competitor is only you and your progress is only yours. So every day you must ask yourself, am I better than yesterday? Am I progressing every day? Because a small progress is still a progress and you really need this progress. So don't compare yourself with others. Just progress every single day. Compare your progress with yourself. If you are better today than yesterday, then really you are progressing. So the conclusion is that you can become fluent because fluency is not a magic. Fluency is a daily habit. If you practice every single day, then you will inculcate a very good habit of speaking English. So you don't need to be perfect. You just need to practice every single day. Every single day, try to speak in English. So from today, promise yourself, I will not afraid of making mistakes. I will think in English. I will try to speak English every single day. I will love English. I will not compare myself to others because fluency is built in small steps which takes every day. So if you really like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to SAR English and tell me in the comments which reason was the biggest for you and tell me in the comments which reason you really liked. So see you in the next video. Keep learning, keep speaking, and keep improving. And don't forget to share this video with your friends in order to help them out. See you in the next video.